The story is set mainly in Turin in the early 1800s, in an unspecified year 011, when the phantasmagoric Dr. Wikström, a scholar of Kabbalah mysticism and Nordic legends, finds a prophecy of Nostradamus in which he finds some similarities with the research that he's doing on Icelandic writer Snorri Sturluson. Snorri is the author of Snorri's Edda, which is the prose version of all Nordic legends. Snorri's book describes the period in which the awakening of Fenrir will occur, who is destined to kill Odin and then trigger the end of the world as we know it today. In the book, however, there is also indicated how to keep Fenrir asleep for another era, and there is also written that from that moment until today, at the beginning of the 19th century, someone has been busy keeping Fenrir asleep according to this methodology. There is a chosen one destined to compose a mystical music, a song of making with a particular organ, the inscrutable organ of eternity, a mysterious pipe organ hidden somewhere in Turin. In this basic plot, various other characters, who at this time are all in Turin, have been inserted. The whole story's atmosphere is in the style of Jules Verne, full of technology, which today is called steampunk. During the writing of the subject, I listened to a lot of music, so there was already a bit of the music of Therion in the development of the characters. It's also pretty funny that while I was writing, I imagined the characters with their real faces, so I was eagerly hoping that they'd accept the idea, because in my mind I had started to represent their faces as the faces of the characters of the story. I managed to have a meeting with Christopher Johnson in Milan during their 2010 tour, and I came to propose a project idea which was already quite structured. Namely, between the drafting of the subject and the meeting with Christopher, I had already planned the idea of making my story into a board game. Their reaction surprised me a lot, because Christopher began to jump for joy. He was really enthusiastic about the idea. In his own way.